it is really weird filming in landscape mode after like almost a year of not doing YouTube and just doing TikTok. And ooh, it's kind of a little trippy, you guys. So anyways, how you guys been doing? My life's been a little crazy, but in the best way possible. And I am so excited to share today's video with you guys. If you are new here, my name is Alexandra. This is Beauty is a Vibe, and I am extremely proud to be introducing today to you guys Divine Intervention. Now, as some of you guys already know that have been here, my life, like this life right here that I am living, really kind of began around the end of 2017 and the beginning of 2018. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, let me give you the summarized version. We got to speed this up. You know what I'm saying? Now, as some of you guys already know, at the end of 2017, I was like deathly ill. I had a really bad infection in my face. It made its way into my entire body. I was losing weight. My hair was falling out, and I was like pretty much shriveling up into nothing. Not to mention I had like an infection eating its way through my face and into my brain. They said I had maybe a year left to live. And that is when, my friends, I was given a second chance, essentially, a second lease on life. And this television show of all things, which is kind of crazy because everybody's always said that I've led like a Jerry Springer life. But it wasn't Jerry Springer. It's a little more classier than that. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, this television show called The Real.
Just introduced you to Alexandra, an Army veteran whose damaged teeth were keeping her from living the life she deserves. With the help of Dr. Dorfman and his team, Alexandra has a brand new smile. Now, before we meet Alexandra, we have her fiance Steve and her daughter Cadence here. Thank you for joining us, you guys.
Yes! Reached out and talked to me and basically said, hey, you're a vet, you've been deployed, we want to help you, let's get you fixed up, right? And it was just like an absolute blessing. I met this amazing doctor, Dr. William Dorfman, which, as a lot of you guys know, that's where my son Liam's name came from. And yeah, he essentially saved my life. So after the show aired at the beginning of 2018, it was like right before Valentine's Day. Like, I really kind of had already thought about and been wanting to do YouTube. I'd already created a channel like that past November. So I really like dug my heels in deep and just started making content. Even though I had a full-time job, it was kind of like a hobby of mine, YouTube was, as you guys know that have been here since day one, right? And I was just not really sure what my niche was, what really I was going to be doing. I was just kind of doing a little this, a little that. But all I knew is that, number one, I was mesmerized by Melanie Mills. I mean, amazing makeup artist there in Hollywood, and just all the camera tricks and the lighting and the makeup. Like, I just wanted to learn it all, right? But also, I knew I wanted to help people. I wanted to use the second chance, the second lease on life, to give back and pay it forward. You guys know what I'm talking about? But then, just like Divine Intervention, monthly and subscription boxes started popping up like everywhere. And it was really awesome because I was just like many of you guys, broke as a joke. Like, listen, I couldn't even afford to step near a Sephora, let alone go in one. You know what I mean? Like, I was all about the Walmart clearance section, baby. Give me all of that makeup. Like, that's what I was using. You know what I mean? And after a couple of really bad rashes and skin infections and everything else, and looking like the Crypt Geeker for a couple weeks, you know what I'm saying? I like decided at that point, maybe I need to invest a little more into my health and welfare. I'm getting older. This face is not getting younger, y'all. I just hit 40 a couple weeks ago, or like a week ago, not even. So, you know what I mean? So subscription boxes and monthly boxes where you could pay $21 and get 5 full-size products and not have to worry about paying shipping to all these different places. So for me at that time, like, a subscription makeup box just like made sense. You know what I'm saying? Especially when BoxyCharm came out. You guys remember that? I mean, I was so excited. 5 full-size products. Discover new and amazing brands that no one else has ever tried or heard of before for $21.95. You know, you didn't pay shipping. Like do y'all remember when Touch and Soul very first was featured in BoxyCharm? Like, nobody had ever heard of them. And now I cannot live without this product. And that was the thing. Like, BoxyCharm wasn't just putting 5 full-size makeup products in the box for a great price, but they were bomb AF products. And again, from indie brands and brands you had never heard of before. Like, do y'all remember when ColourPop first got launched and released in BoxyCharm? Nobody had ever heard of ColourPop before. Do y'all remember this palette? Like, look, this is some basic indie brand shit right here. But this was ColourPop. I ain't even lying, okay? This was in one of my very first BoxyCharms. True story. And I think probably the best part about subscription boxes and BoxyCharm and things like that were the fact that, you know, you didn't have to spend hours upon hours on researching the brand, making sure that the company and brand is something that you wanted to support, making sure that they were doing things and sourcing ingredients ethically and all of that kind of stuff, because BoxyCharm was kind of already doing that for you. They were already weeding those people out because, again, it was their reputation, it was their box. So they wanted the best of the best in their box. We wanted the best of the best in their box. It was a great time. But like all amazing things, they come to an end. And as subscription boxes grew in popularity and other monthly boxes started popping up right and left, I'm talking like McDonald's in Japan, y'all, okay? Like, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. But when that happened, you guys, that's when customers stopped really caring about finding the new innovative indie brands, and they only started caring about name brands and how much worth and value the box was, not to everybody as a whole, but to themselves. And the reason that this happened is because a lot of companies were starting to cut corners just to make profits on the subscription boxes. And like, the whole premise behind it and purpose of the subscription box and the people that it helped, both the customer and the brand, like, kind of got lost. And the next thing I know, we're doing investigative video after investigative video where we're just like calling out shady, you know, deals and bad company, you know, brands and poor ethics. It was a crazy time, y'all. And around that time, that is when a lot of you guys started reaching out to me, asking me to please put together a subscription box. You all wanted things to go back to the way they used to be. And quite frankly, so did I. But what you guys didn't know is at that time, I was kind of dealing with and battling demons of my own, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And that led me to start getting help and trying to cope and deal with all these feelings and the PTSD and the CPTSD and abuse from my mother and, you know, all the things that I've had to deal with over the years and I've never really dealt with. I just kind of shoved deep down. Yeah, they were kind of like resurfacing left and right, especially when my son Liam was born, who, as a lot of you guys know, is autistic. He is now getting ready to turn 5, you guys. Can you believe it? So next thing I know, I'm in this doctor's office telling him all my woes, and he just writes me a prescription for Zoloft. I mean, no evaluations, no diagnoses. Matter of fact, he wrote down a diagnosis, but come to find out, it was a very big misdiagnosis. So because I was prescribed the wrong type of medication, that ended up leading into a really serious and life-threatening reaction that I had on YouTube Live. Y'all saw it. The whole world saw it. It happened. Now I'm gonna make fun of myself for it. Because what else are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it was anything I had control over, but obviously mortifyingly embarrassing, you know, especially when it, you know, you kind of come to and you realize, because at the time I had no clue what was going on because obviously I was being affected by this medicine. And then even when I did come to, it literally, like I said, was like somebody took my brain and it was like an egg and they cracked it, dropped it in the skilling pan, fried it, scrambled it up, and then tried to shove it back in the egg and said, here you go. Best of luck to you. You know what I mean? Like, ooh. So as you guys know, I took the year off of YouTube and I have been doing a lot of work, and I also started a couple of businesses on TikTok, and I've met some really amazing people, And now I've kind of like built this own little community of friends and family and just people that are so amazing and supportive. And we all have our different like little gifts, our little things that we're good at. You know what I'm saying? And then we also have things that we're bad at. Like for me, for instance, like staying calm. Clearly I have ADHD. So, and I don't just have one type of ADHD. I have a combined type 1 and type 2. So I get distracted easy, and I also am clearly very hyper. So this is where we are going to insert Miss Alicia.
They're here. I'm so freaking excited, you guys. I got the Miyoki tumblers. Wait for it. Incoming review.
My bestie and business partner, or I should say she's one of my many besties at this point. But yes, she's an amazing individual, and she has a pretty amazing story too, but I'm not going to tell it because it's not really my story to tell. And if and when Alicia is ever ready to tell that story, we'll let her be the one to do that. But what I will say is that she has definitely overcome a lot of obstacles and different things in her life and struggles, and it has really made her rise above it all. And now she's a successful business owner and entrepreneur. Like, I love this t-shirt. I'm telling you guys, like, look, I just got to show you this because I didn't show you the other night. Like, do you see this? Oh, baby. You guys know how picky I am about my clothes because I get overstimulated very easy. Tags, things like that. They are no go, baby, okay? Like, my panties drive me crazy some days. Like, I am particular. You guys know that I've been here, okay? So when I say this girl's got some good, nice apparel product, I'm saying is nice, okay? Y'all already know. So let's fast forward to today and talk about why we're here. Divine intervention. So just like Alicia coming into my life and me coming in hers and fairy godmother Yaya.
Hey, what she look like, bro? Shawty press, shawty fine, yeah, face card valid, she gon' slay it every time.
Which we're gonna talk about here in just a second. All these people that have entered my life in the last year have really helped support me. They've helped build that community. They've helped me grow and find myself in everything that's been going on. And they've really helped build that confidence for me to be me and kind of take the mask off, so to speak. And that's kind of what we want to do with this box, you guys. This box, Divine Intervention, is going to be all about mental health and, self-awareness, manifestation, tools of manifestation. This box literally every month is going to build off of the previous month. So for instance, as you guys know, we are going to be launching on February 1st the demo box. So it's like kind of like the pre-launch box. It's the introductory box, as you will, which is going to be all Harley Quinn themed. You guys know she's my gal, right? But the reason being is because Harley Quinn kind of has made a transformation of her own in the comic book world. Started off as a bad guy, bad relationship, got dumped, and then kind of went on her little self journey and then eventually became a good guy, right? A little kooky, a little crazy, but I feel like I definitely identify with that. So that's why we had to do a Harley Quinn box for the introductory box. But inside this box, you guys, is also going to be a nice little pamphlet, and it is going to teach you a really cool trick to change your RAS, your reticular activating system. So this is true psychology shit here, right? These are facts, my friends, okay? But it's gonna help you change that mindset from a negative mindset, from that victim mindset to a survivor mindset, to a more positive mindset. And I cannot wait. I can't wait for you guys to see it and to share it with you. We have so much planned. March is gonna be astrology month because, March is astrology month, so of course, we're doing an astrology box, but in that, there's going to be a little QR code with an app that you guys get to download that's 100% for free, right? And you just put your name, your birth date, where you were born, and what time you were born, and it literally maps out your entire life's patterns. So every box, as I said, is going to build off of the previous box. And every box is going to have some kind of tip, trick, tool on top of the products, right? Let's get to those because you guys, we got to talk about this. So when Alicia and I decided to do this box, one thing that was very important to us is that not only are we finding amazing products that, you know, are just going to blow your mind and that people need to know about, but also good brands and people behind those products, right? We don't want just anybody in this box. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. This is like a little bit of an exclusive kind of thing. Like for the brands that we have reached out to, right? The small Etsy shops and things like that, like they have no idea how lucky they are that we reached out to them, because we've been, you know, buying, purchasing things, trying, testing stuff, seeing, you know, how do they send it? How do they package it? You know, is it packaged with love and care, or is it just thrown in a box? You know what I mean? Because we want the person that is passionate about their products, which brings me to one of our first products that is going to be in the February box, Mind Over Matter. I love this so much. So, true story, about a year ago when I first got diagnosed with ADHD, they were messing with my meds a little bit, and I was bitching about it on TikTok. I made a video. Wasn't really expecting anybody to reply. This girl reaches out to me, small little Etsy shop at the time. Her name was Katrina, and the name of the shop was Back to Nature Herbals. And she was like, hey, I make this, you know, saffron tincture called Mind Over Matter, you know, and she was telling me all about it, that you can use it on kids, it's safe, and blah, 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 blah. And so I started doing research, and I'm like, damn, she's like onto something, you know? And so I follow her, and I start watching her. And when I tell you guys, like, look, I'm just going to play this clip. I'll let you guys see.
Well, hello, welcome back to another edition of Legend, Myth, and Lore with Natural Alternatives. This one is specific for my foragers, especially if you're a novice. Listen up. Location matters. Think about the logistics. You may be driving down the road and you find that one plant that you've been looking for 3 years and you have not come across. Not likely, but possible. And you decide you're going to stop and pick it. Don't pick it. If you think about the amount of contaminants that could be in that soil next to a roadway or a hiking path or anywhere they may use pesticides, those are all going to be absorbed up into the plant. Then in turn, they're going to enter your body or your family's body, and that's a really, really bad idea. So location matters. Forage deep into the woods. Always follow local rules, guidelines, ordinances, whatever there is. Educate yourself on those. But you don't want to pick things straight off of roadways or pathways or next to flower gardens, anywhere that salts, pesticides, whatever are used.
Do you see what I'm talking about? Like, you can't help but love her, okay? So she, like, just cares about not only making sure that you're ethically, you know, sourcing the actual ingredients, but also they're not poisoning people, because hello, that is important. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of companies don't think about that kind of shit because all they care about is just making money. We're not here for those people. And I can tell you guys right now, I'm not gonna say any names here, okay? But I'm gonna tell you that I have been researching fingernail polish for the March box. And I mean, like, I'm not even shitting you guys. Like, do you see this? Like, yeah. Because I would like a really nice astrology kind of galaxy looking fingernail polish for you guys that is like easy. But again, it's got to fit the bill. If it don't fit the bill, it ain't going in the box, right? So I reached out to a couple little Etsy shops, right? Because I typed in, you know, homemade nail polish, vegan nail polish, that kind of thing. If you guys go on Etsy right now and type in any of those search terms, you're going to see pages upon pages upon pages of nail polish. But every single one of those bottles of nail polish belong to the same 4 Etsy shops, owned by the same 4 individuals. So it's kind of been monopolized. So in other words, if you are a brand or a business, or you are somebody passionate about fingernail polish and putting out an amazing product that's not gonna mess somebody's fingers up and things, you know, but it's gonna work and that their kids can use. If you're passionate and you are doing that and you're working your ass off and you create an Etsy shop right now, guess what? Nobody's gonna see your product. Because these 4 shops have been running the game for years. And I can tell you, I reached out to one of them And the lady was real rude. And like actually even laughed kind of in my face. Like she was better than everybody else. Like no joke. I'll show you guys. She was like, I've been in all kinds of subscription boxes and I have never done that without me making some kind of profit. Lady, why is your time worth more than anyone else's? Why is it that you get to make profit but nobody else's? Like the trade is here. We are pushing you on our social media. We're doing unboxings. We are backing you. If I'm putting my name on your product, I'm sorry, that right there is definitely worth your time because this is my name. This is my reputation. This is what I'm putting on the line, lady. So yeah, you could put up your time for that. You know what I mean? Like she had me a little heated the other day. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Okay. But meanwhile, I'm also meeting really amazing brands. Like there's this one mom. This is a product going in the April box. She makes this magnesium body butter. If you guys don't know, 95% of Americans are literally deficient in magnesium. And you pretty much need it for like everything, right? And so this girl actually, her son's ADHD, he's got eczema really bad. She was making like these body butters and stuff for his eczema. And, you know, I'll let her tell her story. But then next thing you know, she's doing these magnesium body butters and people are going crazy over them because they actually work. Because the thing is with body butters, you guys, think about it. The ingredients are they soak down into your dermis layer, right? So therefore, if you take a magnesium supplement, right, what happens? You take it, goes through your digestive system spits out like what, 94% of it. So you're getting like 6% of that vitamin. Well, with this, you're putting it on your skin. It's soaking in your dermal layer, going right to your bloodstream, going right to where it needs to go, right? So it's bypassing that digestive system. That's why it works. It's science. If you think about it, you know what I mean? But this girl figured it out and she's doing the damn thing. But also, she doesn't really know a lot about social media. She doesn't really know a lot about TikTok. So here's the other caveat, you guys. Not only are we reaching out to these brands and we're asking them to be in our box, but we're also offering them an invite-only Facebook group ran by Fairy Godmother Yaya. Y'all just don't even know what's coming. You're gonna love Fairy Godmother Yaya. I'm just telling you. I love her because again, this is not just me behind this box, you guys. This is a team effort for real. And we have the boxes planned, all of them, from now all the way through December. All the inserts I have wrote up. All we're doing is mixing and matching and putting products and figuring out which products are going to be highlighted each month. Now, let me say this. Not every product in the box every month is going to be a highlighted product. The goal and the plan is to do 2 to 4 small businesses in the box every month that are going to be highlighted brands. So again, these are brands that were handpicked by either me or Yaya or Alicia or, you know, maybe you guys turned us on to it, whatever. And those are going to be the brands that we're going to highlight all month long while they're in that month's box. So for instance, in the February box, we're obviously highlighting Back to Nature Herbals and her amazing Mind Over Matter. Because if you have ADHD, if you have a focusing problem, if you have a child that is bouncing off the walls, you guys, just, I'll put the link down in the description box. You're welcome. Okay, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Because seriously, I can't live without this shit. Like my medicine was messed up. Why do you think I just purchased these bottles the other day? Because my medicine got messed up again. And there is no way I would be able to sit down and concentrate and focus and film this video right now if it wasn't for this. And that is no lie, my friends. All right, so let's get into price of the box. So the price of the box, as I talked to you guys during the live, it is going to be $84.99, and that is a set price. It is not changing from now through December. That is not changing. Okay, so it will be $84.99 and then $12 for shipping. Now, if you live in the state of California, because our home office is located in California, then you will have to pay sales tax. But if you live in any other state, then you don't have to worry about that. Just $84.99, $12 shipping. Now, this is very important, you guys. We are only making so many boxes each month. Okay, so many. Like, again, this is kind of a like exclusive for the brands, right? An exclusive opportunity for them and an exclusive box for you guys. So we're only making so many, right? Like, this is not going to be like a giant mass. This is for our special friends out there that want things to go back to the way they used to be and what subscription boxes are meant to be used for and how monthly boxes are meant to be done. So with that being said, you have two options. Well, you have a few options because we wanted to make sure that you really felt like you were in control and had complete versatility when it came to this box. So you can just pay for one box, one time, check out, be on your way, right? Number two, you can sign up for the monthly subscription, which means it's a reoccurring charge every month on the 1st, right? And then your box will ship out usually, like right now, we already have February's boxes together. They're ready to ship. We're just waiting for the 1st for the launch, right? She just shipped out all the last of the Jacqueline boxes because there was one product that took a little while, but still, it's not the end of January and all the boxes for January are already shipped out. So please know, this is not gonna be a thing where you're waiting 2 months on your box. Honey. We know y'all want your shit now. We got it. Number two, as I told you, my girl, Miss Alicia, when I tell you, y'all will see when you get these boxes. Well, you'll see here in a couple days because we're gonna be unboxing one of these boxes right here on this channel. So if you're not subscribed and you don't have your notifications set, you might want to do that. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So, all right. Back to monthly. You can buy one at a time, be on your way. You can sign up for the subscription or you can prepay and do 6 months or a year's, however you want to do it. And I think Alicia put some kind of discount on there if you guys choose to do that, because we do know, obviously, we all love saving money and we want to make sure that we have enough boxes for everyone. So for those of you guys that sign up for the subscription, whether it's the monthly renewal subscription or you do the 6 month in advance or the 12 month, whatever, those people, those boxes are automatically going to be made, counted up. That number is minimum. Those people are automatically going to get a box every month. So if you sign up for the subscription, you will not have to worry about whether or not you're going to get a box that month. You will always get a box as long as your subscription is active. For those of you guys that can't afford to do the subscription, we totally understand. So for that reason, again, we are offering a 1 month, one time, option as a just 1 month box, right? Now, if you do it that way though, I will forewarn you, obviously, there's only going to be so many extras made. So first thing, we're going to make all the people that are subscribed boxes first, and then we're going to make so many extra boxes, and then that's it. Once they're gone, they gone. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole point is not to have, I don't want to have these businesses' products just laying around here. I want you guys to use them and try them and see how amazing they are. You know what I mean? Like, look, for astrology month, you guys, y'all know how I am about my headbands. Like, tell me this is not like the nicest, sweet, like, look at it. And there's like 5 different prints and it's like got the perfect amount of stretch, but not too stretchy to where it gets stretched out. You know what I mean? Like, when I tell y'all serious thought goes behind what products we're putting in these boxes, what we're choosing for you guys, the brands that we're choosing for you guys, making sure the brands are doing things the correct way and ethically sourcing the ingredients for their products. All the things, my friends, all the things, okay? So definitely, please know, we're on top of it. When I tell you a lot of work has gone in this box, like my calendar has been full, but I'm honestly really excited. I am so excited to share this with you guys. I am so excited to have this experience with you all, with these brands. I am so excited to be helping, like for instance, the one mom with the magnesium butter. Like I said, she doesn't really know TikTok. So I'm sitting down with her Sunday and going through, you know, a step-by-step walkthrough of TikTok. So she can make sure she has her TikTok page up before she's one of the highlighted brands in the April box. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, we're really going way out of our way here. We really want this to be amazing experience for everybody, for you guys, for the brands, for everyone involved. And, you know, but I will tell you guys, just cover our butts. We are making any of the brands sign like an NDA type of thing. You know, they can't steal our ideas, but also it protects them so we can't steal theirs. You know what I mean? We don't care about their ingredients, their recipes, their special, you know, whatever, what their bottom pricing is, because obviously we're going to have to learn that. We don't want to share that with anybody. And we also don't want them to share any of our stuff with anybody either, like sneak peeks and what months are going to be what and all that kind of thing. So, you know what I mean? All right, so a lot of you guys have been asking me, what time does the box launch? I'm not telling you. So here's the thing, you guys. So again, we're trying to get like a count of how many people are interested in the February box, the March box, etc. And to do that, I kind of need your help a little bit, but also I know you guys need an incentive, right? So I scratch your back, you scratch mine kind of thing. I totally get it. So for that reason, I set up a little text thingy, right? So you can just text this number right here. I'm gonna put it on the screen, join, or you can click the link in the description box. If you are on a cellular device right now watching this, you can go ahead and do that. And what that'll do is that will put you into the notification crew Vibe Tribe, so that way the second the box launches, you will be the first ones notified. So this is the way it's going to work. Everybody who is on the texting notification crew, they are going to get alerted about the box releasing an hour before we tell the masses. So they're going to be told first. Just like if we post a video or sneak peeks of products in upcoming boxes, things like that, because they come in, guys. Then same thing, that text notification crew, they will be notified first when those things go up. And also then that way I don't have to worry about, many of you guys are like, YouTube didn't notify me. Sign up for the texting crew, my friends. Sign up for the texting crew, okay? So I'm going to link that down below for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're not interested in the texting thing, I also have a link down below in the description box where you can put your email, again, to be emailed when the box launches. Again, the people on the text notification crew will be notified first for an hour. That's their incentive. They get to know first for 1 hour before everybody else. Gotta have incentive, man. You know what I'm saying? I need numbers, people. I need numbers. Okay. So anyways, so that is pretty much everything I have so far. I'm sure you guys are going to have a ton of questions. I will definitely be back here in like a couple of days because Alicia already sent the box. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to sit down and do an unboxing. And as a matter of fact, I feel like I'm a little bit rusty. So I just got in an Ipsy box over there. So we might unbox that tomorrow. You know, warm up, that kind of thing. Anyways, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are watching this and you are a small business and you're interested in possibly being a highlighted product or highlighted business in our box, definitely reach out to either myself or Alicia. I will have all of the information down below in the description box. For everyone else, you guys, I hope you all are as excited about this box as I am, because I don't even think you all know how badass this is about to be. Like, y'all are about to get one of these. Like, just be. I'm excited. I'm excited. This is gonna be good. This ain't gonna be no bullshit box, y'all. Y'all know, if I'm putting my name on something, it's fire.